Hello everyone, welcome back. This is For the Love of Silver here. January 12th, 2024. I started off with what the prices of silver ended up at this week. Like we always do at the start of every show. $23.29 was the ending price at the Kitco. JM Bullion came in at $23.39. Money Metals came in at $23.37. AMEX came in at $23.41. SD Bullion came in at $23.37. Hero Bullion came in at $23.30. And Monument Metals, as usual, comes in at $23.23, which is the best place or the best silver price at this point to buy at. Hero Bullion always gets an honorable mention for free shipping at $150, but all the rest will get free shipping at $200 worth. I seen something very interesting today. A video of Harry Dent did a video of he's one of the biggest, he's a U.S. economist. He's, and usually gets real close to what's going to happen. He's predicting the biggest crash of our lifetime in 2024. And he gives his reasons why. In 2008, the government printed its first $1 trillion. They thought that printing the $1 trillion would help the economy, get it back up and going. Since 2008, now I'm quoting him on this, he said the government has printed and the deficit spending combined was $27.2 trillion. Now that's printed $8 trillion and the deficit spending at $19.2 trillion. And then on the other side of your spectrum here, you got Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen predicting a soft landing. I don't know. The Fed thinks they know best, I guess, but I don't see a soft landing. Neither of the Fed chairmen have ever run a business, so I mean Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell, either one have never owned their own business and ran it. So I don't know how they can say that. A soft landing, and we're 34 trillion and deficit now and behind. The housing market, people talk about how bad things is in the housing market, how high price housing are. They're predicting for that, here in the United States, Harry Dent is predicting for that to be cut in half this year, for the houses to lose much of their value this year. And he also said that China was far worse off than we are. They have many more empty homes in China where they built and there's nobody to live in the homes. So he predicted, well, he didn't predict. He said China was the first, that's going to be the biggest crash. Australia being the second biggest crash. Canada being third on the list, and the United States coming in at fourth. So will the dollar survive 2024? This is the first couple of years that in the history that well, not in history, but since the 70s, that the U.S., there's going to be oil sold. There's the petrodollar is not going to be used this year. Saudi Arabia has already said that they're going to sell oil to other people not using the dollar, and that has not been the case since the 70s. That's what's kept the dollar strong, and without that backing it up, I just see some bleak times ahead. What kind of path are we headed down here with this? I mean, you think the Fed knows best? You trust Jerome Powell and Janet Yellen? I wish them the best. I'm not trying to harm them in any way, say bad things about them, but they've never owned their own business. So, I mean, it's hard for me to listen to the whole soft landing thing coming out of their mouths. We need $10 trillion just to pay the bonds this year. 10 trillion. It's getting ridiculous. But let me know what y'all think about that. You know, Harry Dent. I've watched Peter Schiff, Harry Dent, a lot of these guys. I love Gerald Celente. Gerald is really smart guy, and with Trends Journal. Greg Manarino. I've watched him. All of them, and but I love hearing what they have to say about stuff. They're really smart people, and especially the economy and all that. As far as silver goes, I wouldn't take out a loan on my house to get silver now. You know, with that, knowing that houses price is cut in half. I mean, you know, if you have a $250,000 home right now and the house's price is getting cut in half, and it drops to 125,000, you know, I mean, and you've took out, you know, 125,000 loan to buy silver or gold to try to hedge yourself, then, you know, what kind of shape would you be in? You'd find yourself in an awful shape, you know, and your house would it wouldn't even cover what you owe. But, you know, with the premiums dropped on silver last year, it seems like to me it's the time to buy it if you can get it. But, you know, I mean, it's everybody keeps saying silver's going to break out and silver's going to go to this, silver's going to go to that, but it really never does, you know, or not since I've been dealing with it. And I've seen it go up and down, you know, but it always goes up and then comes back down, you know. It's like a yo-yo. I'd really love to hear in the comments, and whoever watches the video, and get your opinion on this. I'll try to keep it short and sweet here and go over what coins we got. We got the Queen today, Canadian Maple Leaf 2022. Maple Leaf's always beautiful, I think. And 4 9's fine. So Peter Schiff sells these a lot. I've never gotten anything from Peter Schiff. I think you have to order like quite a bit to get it from him, but I'm not sure. I've never got any. This was the last year of the Queen being on the Britannia, I think. I'm not really, don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure on that, but they did add the King this year. It's already got a milk spot on it. It's been in this it's been encapsulated ever since I had it. And the Queen's got a milk spot on her ear right there. I guess a little of the residuals from the oil that was left on the dye causes the milk spots. And but they're still beautiful coins, and they've never been touched by human hands as far as since I've had them. And I ordered them from I forget who I got these from actually, but I wanted to get the last one with the king with the Queen and the King on it together. And got a couple more Canadian coins here. 3 of these are Canadian. The rest are different countries. Got a couple of the younger Queen on these. A 1966 with the 2 native gentlemen in the canoe with the northern lights above them. The same thing with this one. The Queen with the canoe scene, and the northern lights coming in there. Forgive my hands for being dirty. I've been working on the house today. Had a piece of facer come loose on the house, and we've had rain and wind like crazy here in Middle Tennessee. Try to keep that in frame, sorry. What else we got here? Well, we got a Nui coin. Let's look at this, a reverse proof coin with a Queen, featuring the Queen on the front. It's a $2 Nui coin, and it has the Black Knight himself, Darth Vader, on reverse. And we've got a Cook Island coin here, a beautiful coin, one of my favorites. And the case is scratched up, but not the coin. It's still in perfect condition. I really love this coin. It's got the ship scene on the back. It just amazes me how they can get all that detail in those coins. And it's a $1. It also is 4 9s fine. Cook Islands. And we got one over the maple leaf already, and the others. To make the, sorry, it's don't it's 10 minutes. But I had a little bit to talk about today. I was really interested in what Harry Dent had to say, and I'd love to get y'all's opinion on that. What do y'all think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen in 2024? Please comment below and leave me a message. I always reply just as soon as I see them. I'm really, really, really very interested in what y'all have to say. Love and blessings, everyone, and have a great weekend.